Alright, welcome back everybody. This is Game Master, and this is our continuing quest here to get a bard to the ultimate ending. Uh, let's see, now right now, I think we're getting ready to do Mana Temple. I believe will be our next hurdle. And as I record this, I have decided what my next project is going to be after I finish our ultimate ending here on a bard. I'm going to switch to a different game. It's a game I think I'll say that. Let's see here. Gordon turned me on to. I see he's doing a series, and it's called Dungeon Crawl Stone Soup. Really liking that game. I saw Gordon make a video, and let's see, I was checking out his video, and I'd heard about the game, previous to that, but I hadn't really played it. Obviously, there's a lot of roguelike games, uh, so uh, I'm not able to, I'll play all of them, but usually when I'm between games, that's generally when I try to bust up a roguelike, because those are usually free games. Uh, so what I did, I went ahead and I kind of watched this first episode, and saw him playing it there. Went ahead and tried it out. Now I see that they're in the 16th version of that particular game. Let's see here, and the way it's set up is you can actually play on a server, uh, which has a few advantages. So I didn't actually download the actual game. I might be able to. I'm not sure if that's I didn't see how to do that. I just went ahead, saw a big thing that said play here, and I just started playing on the server. Uh, I kind of like the server method. It's kind of cool. Um, let's see here. And you have to remember to get. Yeah, I've been playing that game really hard, so I'm having to get used to my different keys, because it's been a few days since I played Ancient Domains here. Okay, so the advantage playing on a server. One of the cool things about the game is it has a tutorial, like an in-game tutorial. That's well, this one actually Adam has that too now with the newest version of Adam, but I think theirs was a little bit better. They had multiple tutorials to introduce all the different game mechanics in the game. Okay, one thing that was funny, I don't know if you guys will have this problem or not. I actually died on all the tutorials except for two of them. So I don't know if I actually finished all the tutorials. Uh, it's kind of embarrassing having to go back and replay a tutorial, but I don't know. So I've been trying that out. Uh, I not got too far into it. So what I'm thinking that I'm going to do is once I finish up our bard run here, we'll assess the situation. I don't want to start up a video series until I've actually beat the game at least once, because it would be kind of embarrassing to start up a series and then die. Die pretty early, which is what I've been doing recently. I haven't determined what the best class race combinations and stuff are yet. Did find a wiki on it, so I've been checking that out. Let's see, actually I can probably melee these guys. But I'm pretty excited about it, and I've been losing a lot of sleep. Usually when I get into a game, I get into it hard, and man, it's to the point where I'm not getting as much sleep as I should. Let's see here. Okay. All right. one thing I noticed is that in ADOM, or at least for me anyway, as I've played it quite a bit, at some point, you get to the point where you're not really in danger of dying. Uh, at this point, like where I'm at on my current game, I'm not really in any like significant danger of like dying here. Uh, Obviously, that I got that annoying corruption. It's very annoying, uh, but it's just, it's annoyance. Uh, yeah, at this point, there's not too many like. As I think I stated earlier, the only thing I really had to worry about at this point is doppelganger kings, um, equipment destruction, stat draining. So, and that's pretty much the long and the short of that. I'm not sure if that game works that way. Because I was like looking things over. One of the cool things about playing on a server is you can actually view other people's games. Uh, there might be like 10 or 11 games going on at like one time, and it has like a brief description, like the person's like level. And I guess it has like their race class combination, but I don't know the different abbreviations, so I don't really know that yet. But it has like that. It has the god thing is a little bit different in that game. Uh, so once I actually get into it, as far as starting a series on it, then I'll explain how everything breaks down, at least to my understanding. Uh, but so far, yeah, I really liking it. Um, what I'll actually do if I haven't been able to like beat the game, or if I'm not comfortable enough to like start up the series, um, by the time we finish this one, I may go on and like move on to another character and start up a another like ADOM series with another character on an ultimate ending, or something of that nature. Because obviously I'm very comfortable with ADOM, until I get more comfortable with it and just play it, play it on the side. Because also when I'm recording, I'm only and actually I forgot to set my timer. And I made a mental note to not like say that every time because I never ever remember to set it. It's just a matter of like when I remember to set it. And I guess that was kind of getting okay. Let me plug my phone up too. Okay. Let's see here. Alright. Okay. On an acid. Pick up everything, I guess. Actually, let me go ahead and. Yeah, you notice I keep hitting Z instead of like Shift Z. Because I'm actually, in the other game, it's Z instead of Shift Z. I like to cast fails, so that's the thing there. Let's see. Alright. Alright, let's keep my atlas going. Now, okay, we are on the mana temple now. Alright. So, make sure I click concentrate on what I'm doing. We'll go ahead and map this out. I don't think there's anything special as far as equipment wise with the mana temple. I think the air temple is the only one where you have to worry about equipment destruction by walking around. So, I'm going to go ahead and bloat here. Alright. Well, that's a bad time to pick up a fire giant. Okay. Alright, I guess it's on the other side. Alright. I remember now. It's the trap thing. Okay, I think this one is the trap thing. All right, so let me go ahead and Alright, so traps won't be an issue for us as we got like our detect traps up to 100. That shouldn't be a problem. On top of that, I think we've also got a bunch of like ones that detect traps and we've got alertness. So that won't be an issue. Let me find a wand of digging here. Okay, alright, so let's switch to the pickaxe so I can find the entrance. Alright, okay, so I can go ahead and eat my fire jet now. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I don't think you max out till 40 on strength from fire giants, so should be okay in that respect. Too hard. Oh. Okay. Uh, one of the another game I was playing at the time before I got into like dungeon crawl is that warlock game. I kind of like that game, uh, but I kind of like. I won't say I like dungeon crawl better for right now, so I'm probably gonna stick with that. Uh, we might end up doing warlock in the future, so it's something I had considered. I want to be able to work out the kinks as far as like maybe get a patch or something to fix the bugs and problems that I'm having with Warlock 2 and do Warlock 2 instead of Warlock 1. Oh, okay. Yeah. Now there's the magic terrain here. Oh, that okay. That won't be an issue. All right. Let's see here. Um, hmm. Not sure at what point I can actually break into the uh, where I need to be here. Okay, too hard. Okay, no, not in yet. Oh, okay, we'll have to use the ones of light. Man, and once again, that corruption just like I'm staying just like oh god. Well, we're gonna fix that here shortly. Our game plan here. Once we finish the mana temple, uh, I need to check my time. 105. All right, no problem. I need to at that point trying to figure out. Man, let me see if I've got. I'm gonna try using the crystal knowledge here. I'm not sure where to get in. So I should have plenty of crystals of knowledge. Okay. Alright, so I've missed the entrance. Must be right. There we go. Okay, secret passage. Alright. Now, and of course I mainly get hit with a trap that destroys probably half my equipment. What the heck? Alright. Alright, so, as I remember saying that traps wouldn't be a problem, I guess. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and detect all these traps with wanted detection. Let's see here. So I'm sure I have one. Now I can easily evade them. Now that I know they're there. Okay. And they have cold music in the in the temples. So, and I like the cold music. Alright, let's see what we got here. Alright, so basically in the Mana Temple, what's happening with my magic is inside this square area here that we'll get into here in a second. There's a bunch of these things like mage bane eyes or something along those lines, and they're draining all my magic. So as a magic user, obviously that would be an issue, but magic's not. It's just one tool in my toolbox. So uh, and it's not going to be an issue. Okay, now I think I can dig. Oh, wait a minute. I think I can dig here. Possibly. Nope, too hard. Okay. Let's go ahead and hit. And actually, I'll just search this one out. Okay, I want to say that. Okay. Alright, so there we are. Alright, so I think I can just melee everything here. The Oh, is that a writing set? I like that. Look that up. As long as I'm not getting hit too much from the corrupt guys, or chaos servants, I guess what they're called. They can corrupt you. So kind of watch that. Other than that, this will just be good training for my polearms. There's a lot of summoning action here, so when we actually see some of the summoners, I might go ahead and take them out with missiles or wands. Let's see here. Okay, that. I think being invisible though helps. I notice I'm not getting a whole lot of summoning here, so summoners probably don't summon until they're aggroed. Oh, and I can actually yeah, I need to be and gotta get back into sling a Let's see, actually, yeah, okay, I think I have enough to cast a light spell. Get back into the sling of ADOM ancient domains here because in dungeon crawl, you can't pickpocket. So, all right, now I need to kill these annihilators from a distance. So, take care of them from a distance. Okay, all right. So we get some summon action here. Actually, I'll probably stop pick because before long I'm not gonna know what's summoned and what's not. I think if I can line up the summoners, I'll go ahead and take them out with wands. All right, got that one lined up. Oh, and ball lightning might have been a good thing to use when I was like in that room. Let's see here. All right, go ahead and get rid of some of these ones since I'm not in any. Okay. Okay. I realized I had so many ones that were zero charge. I wonder if I don't think I picked up any ones while I had like a mana battery. Okay, that's fine. Okay, now, alright, we can go back to normal tactics. I think I'll go ahead. Okay, never mind. I was gonna say, kill this guy's pretty easy. I don't want to get corrupted, but not really seeing any like problems there. Okay. All right. Okay, so that guy could potentially summon. Let's go ahead and take him down with a wand of acid. I'm gonna go ahead and sling that guy. Okay, alright, see another summoner, so and I'm getting a lot of like work out of my wands here. Let's see. Okay. Push boost learning. Don't really need that, but any potion we pick up still good because we can swap potions. So there is that, and I'm picking up any kind of armor stuff we get just also we can use instruments for PD gain if we need it. Okay, alright, so we got two guys in like line there. going to go ahead and now, I'll tell you the thing I don't like about using those like final charge ones is it doesn't always work, and it's kind of annoying. But I need to get them out of my inventory. Alright. Okay. Oh, yeah. See, that was an error. I could pick up a 1 there. And what a lot. Okay. Let's get that. Come on, pick it up. There we go. Okay. So now we got like a bunch of crap. Okay. All right. So let's see if I actually had any mana to cast something, but no. Alright, let's try a ball of lightning here, see what that does. Okay, I guess the ball of lightning like does its own thing. Well, so far it has yet to hit anything. Seriously. And ball lightning, not pulling its weight. Okay. Let's see here. You know what? I was gonna say I could use first thing, but I don't have enough points to activate it. Alright, let's clear things up with a fireball. Okay. Okay. Alright, I don't see. Okay, I don't see summoners on. Okay, there's a summoner. Alright. Okay. Alright, so we'll melee some of these guys down. I don't need to scroll luck. Okay. I think we have more than enough scrolls to use in case we need, as far as making any like. Alright, there's another summoner. As far as making any scrolls, okay, got that guy down. see another summoner here. And I think I'll go ahead and throw a acid bolt at him. Okay, since actually I was able to get some mana back there. Hmm, hate that. One thing I noticed when I was checking the wiki out for that dungeon crawl stone soup, uh, it had like some stuff about as far as like the best I assume the best, yeah, like class race combinations and whatnot, and of course in ADOM. The only issue is early game. Like you choose a class or race, whatever, and it will kind of. We'll see when that got summoned. Uh, it affects you a little bit here in the early game as far as getting started. Um, so it may be like a less or more difficult to start off with like a certain character. So I know like starting off with the bar was a little tough. Had to utilize my minion, so I had to switch up my playstyle some. Let's see here. Uh, okay. Uh, in that game, I'm not sure. Well, I guess the point I was trying to make is that by the mid game is when you start developing your character stats, and of course, at some point, any character becomes ultra powerful. As we see now, as I've developed my character to where I'm extremely powerful, I've got like, a ridiculous number of ones. So basically, I can pretty much handle any situation. In that game, that may or may not be the case. I haven't played enough to determine that, but I noticed that when I was looking at the different race class combinations and stuff that people had as far as what they thought were the best, the majority of them were like magic based. Uh, and of course, there's a lot of different like class races in that game. Uh, but there was only a few that I saw that people had put up guides for and like articles for as being like good to play. So that being said, that might be something that's like it might be a situation where you can't like get any character up to like basically be an ultimate. So I don't know. Like I said, I just started playing it, so I've been playing it for maybe 2 or 3 days, so I haven't really, obviously, haven't beat it yet. Haven't really got that far into it. Uh, and at this point, I'm still like determining what's going to be my best option. So, uh, pretty excited about it though, as I'm sure you can tell. Let's see. Okay, blast him down. Alright, so we got rid of the mage eyes here, and that was like our biggest obstacle as far as like using magic. So at this point, I can use magic to kind of like make things go a little bit faster. I don't want to destroy items on the ground though, which is what I just did. And we also need to continue to work on our melee. So we haven't maxed out our melee yet as far as our pole arms, so I should probably go back to that. Okay. Alright. Let's see, get some rocks. take that guy out from a distance. That way we can continue to like gain magic. We won't have to rely so much on our wands. Okay, I think that might be our main guy there. So I'm going to go ahead. Okay, if it was, he's down. So not sure. I guess we'll find the main guy when we get to him. Uh, okay, something shot an energy blast at me. I'm going to say that. Let me make sure that I have. Okay, I've got a helm of mental stability. That's okay. That's fine. I bet anything he's back there where I can't see him behind the altar. So I'm going to go ahead and throw an acid bolt that way. Oh, wait a minute. Something's attacking me from a different angle. Oh, God. Oh, did he teleport or something? What is that? Is that him? Okay, it is. Alright. Okay, that's fine. In that case, we can go ahead and take him out with uh, missiles. Let me see here. He appears to be humanoid. So, I'll load up some humanoid slayers. Let's see here. I should have pretty much everything as far as like quarrels. Okay. I have I have arrows of humanoid slaying. All right, that's fine. I'll switch over to Sun's Messenger. Okay. And actually, I also want to slow myself down. I think before I do that, I don't have any ball spells, oddly. But I will go ahead and clear out some of this action by me with a fireball. That'd be good enough. I don't think those guys can hit me or damage me. I'm going to go ahead and slow myself down. Alright. And then I should be able to take him out. Yeah, and getting a lot of misses. Don't like that. Okay, that sucked ass. Now, alright. So I guess I'll have to go ahead and like take out this shit that's next to me. It's boss spells, and then well, that's fine. Just melee it down, I guess. Alright, my speed will be back here in a little bit. Whatever he's hitting me with apparently doesn't appear. Oh, I see. I got a summoner there. Alright. Let me go ahead and take him out. advantageous, I think, at this point to use a boss spell. Okay, alright, got my speed back. So now we can make quick work of this shit. Ooh, is that crystal plate mail? Yeah. Check it out. Oh, eh. Alright, I'll deal. Alright, let me start getting some light back into it here. Oh, did my wisdom like reach the mark where I can like cast further? Alright, so I guess he teleported or something. I don't know. Alright. Okay, we'll just continue to like take everything out in here, I guess, and he'll pop back up when he pops back up. Let's make sure I didn't accidentally kill him somehow. I don't think so. Okay. Okay, alright, so we got some more summoners here. Let's go ahead and acid bolt them. Oh, one fire. Okay. And situations like this where like speed really comes into play, as I can kill these guys faster than they can like summon them for the most part without having to resort to like mass destruction spells that I don't have a lot of. So I don't have a whole lot of ball action right now, other than wands. And notice we're back to L plus. That's good. Let's see here. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and eat that. So I'm like getting. Alright, I need to kill that. Ah, oh, son of a bitch. God, I hate that. Alright. And, man. Well, alright. I'm going to go ahead and switch out my ammo because I don't have a bead on the main guy. Alright. I might have to use some type of detection here. Figure out where he got off to. So I noticed I've got. Alright. Let's go ahead and spell. Oh, okay. I see that my mana has run out. And so I'll continue to use wands. Alright. Okay, alright. So I see him now. Alright. Let me go ahead and like do my like weapon switch first. Sun's Messenger. And we'll find arrows. That's one. Okay. Oh man, that is like an ancient blue dragon. I wonder if he summoned some like more powerful stuff. Okay, that got him. 497,000. That's pretty stout. Okay. And advance. That's awesome. Alright, so we should be able to max out alchemy next turn. And I'm hoping. I was gonna say, I'm like kind of hoping against hope that whatever let me get rid of that shit. Go away. Alright. Alright, sorry about that. Alright, so kind of hoping against hope here that whatever it takes to make the potion and gain attributes here and with alchemy will be a and danger level 1, danger level 1 stuff. If it's danger level 1 stuff, then we'll have no problem whatsoever getting a lot of potions to gain attributes because what'll happen is when we're doing our like switching with the 1 potions, we'll get we'll switch stuff around, so that would give us an advantage because we could obviously get the potion to gain attributes itself, which would be great, or we could get the potions we need to make the potions to gain attributes. More likely than not, it'll end up being something that's like weird. So we'll see how it breaks down. But, and I guess we'll have to see it breaks down. I'm going to take a check here in a second. I should have every recipe except the potion to gain attributes. Let me switch over to Forest Slayer and get rid of this dragon. Let's see here. Okay, no problem. Let me get out of his like range. You know, I think having alright, that's cool. Alright, having Nature's Companion is going to be a definite bonus when we get to the Blue Dragon Caves, because my understanding from looking at stuff on the wiki is that if you have immunity to a specific element, then that decreases your chance of equipment destruction from that element. So we can't completely avoid equipment destruction from like lightning, which is what we're going to be faced with in the Blue Dragon Caves. But oh, cool. Let's see here. Man, broken wand of fire. Alright. But what we can do is, obviously, that's what we're going to do, is we're going to have Nature's Companion. Alright, so Nature's Companion gives us immunity to, let's see here, immunity to, oh yeah, we need to eat his corpse. Okay. Alright, let's go ahead and bless that corpse. And I'll double check my my corruptions, but I'm pretty sure that this won't corrupt me out. This will be the last corpse we need to eat before the Chaos Dragon. And of course we'll have to bring our corruption down somewhat before we eat the Chaos Dragon. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. You corrupt out at 18, so I don't see us getting 7 corruptions. We should be fine. Okay. No. And that's 5, and we did get 5. That's okay. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay, that's a little tight. Um, I want to get rid of the living mana battery, of course. So I'll need to drop 3 corruptions. Let's see. And I'm not sure what the voice of chaos is. See me that big of an issue. Okay, we got to get rid of the mana battery though. Let's go ahead and read. Alright, now I can switch back. Alright, to my rock ammo. I'm going to get rid of this dude. Okay, now read another corruption removal. Alright, get rid of the mana battery. Now, I'm okay with the rest of that stuff for the time being. And then, how much am I going to have to drop down to? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I have to drop down to 8 before I eat the Chaos Dragon. Because my understanding is that it can go up to, it can give you up to 9. So, that's a little ways off though. We'll actually, and we'll probably end up picking up more corruption when we get into the Blue Dragon case. So I just have to kind of have to watch it and make sure and stay below 18. Alright. Kill those dudes from afar. Let's see, zap that guy. Something. Actually, I've got a beat on him. I can go ahead and like take him out with my. Okay, I got him. And that's another thing on that dungeon crawl is basically learning all the monsters and you know what's melee, what not melee, how the different monsters work. So that's gonna take a while, but yeah, I'm playing pretty hard. Another thing that I'm not sure exactly how this works, but I kind of read through to see. Let's see, some information wiki as far as how the game progresses and stuff in the early, mid, and late. And my understanding is the way to win this game, or the way to win that game, is you have to locate certain items called runes, And I think the equivalent of an ultimate ending in that game is to get 15 runes. Apparently, there's like you only need 3 runes to actually beat the game. Um, the purpose of getting the runes is there's an item. I forget what it was called. It's some kind of orb or something, and that your goal is to actually like get that item from where it's at, and then return to the level 1 of the dungeon, and then actually leave the dungeon with that item. Okay, so that's my understanding how that works. Now, apparently the minimum number of runes that you need to be able to get that item is 3. However, it said you can go up to 15. So basically, I guess that would be the equivalent of an ultimate ending is getting 15 runes. Uh, so, uh, what I'll probably try to do is I'll probably try to have it like lined out enough to where I have understanding of how to beat the game at least, and 3 runes, and then I may end up when I start doing my series, I may end up starting off with a series of like my first attempt on a 15 rune. Okay, so uh, that may require, like I said, certain race class combinations, uh, as what it seemed to be in the wiki is, and I don't know yet. I mean, I guess that's something. I always want to lie. I like using like the various resources that are at my disposal, but one thing I've found is that um, you don't get everything. You can't get everything like on the wiki or everything on the internet because everybody doesn't figure everything out. Um, I'll give you an example. Uh, in the Might and Magic 2 was a game that I played a while back. I've played like most of the games in the Might and Magic series, and Might and Magic 2 is like a pretty fun one. One of the things about Might and Magic 2 is that you can basically start off the game um, with a level 1 party, and you can end up getting through a complicated like process. Um, and it's something you probably wouldn't know how to do unless you've already beat the game once. But yeah, through a complicated process of like fountains and different things, you can like actually get your party strong enough to fight temporarily, of course, to fight a very powerful enemy in the game called the Cusinarts, and they give you the most experience of any. I'll take that back. There's actually like 1 or 2 creatures that give you more experience. They're like special creatures that you can't fight over and over, I don't think. But they give you, as far as like your basic fighting, they give you the most experience, okay, of anything in the game. So you can like uh, basically get your party temporarily powerful enough to defeat a group of them against enough experience. Basically, take your guys from like 1 to 50. All right, and then at that point, the game's pretty much a breeze. Now, one of the aspects of that is a trick that I actually figured out, and I'm sure it's in some kind of a like guide or something now, but at the time it wasn't. And I kind of figured this one out on my own. It was uh, a deal where you had to use an item that appeared to be completely useless. It was a potion called the Hit Point Max Potion or something. It was a potion you drank. It increased your hit point max, but it didn't actually give you the additional hit points. So let's say your like max hit points was at 100. All right, you drank that potion, and like one charge of it might, let's say, give you 50 more hit points. So now your max hit points is 150, but you're technically still at 100. So you would have to heal to get up to the max. Okay, and in that game, um, oh, and of course it's a temporary thing. It only lasts for like a day, so you can't actually like rest and heal to get up to that, because then that would cause the let's see here. Oh, is there actually another down staircase here? Thought this was the bottom level. Alright, a second. Looking at that row? Oh, I'll kill that dude and get some like experience. Alright, so that was the crux of the issue. Alright, so it appeared to be useless in that respect, and the way I figured out how to exploit it was, let's see, Demon Slaying. There was a fountain that you could drink that gave you, well, actually, no, it wasn't that. It was, there was a spell in the game called Divine Intervention. Oh, you know what? I forgot to slow my guy. Oh, man. That's bad. Alright, anyway, there was a spell in the game called Divine Intervention. And the way Divine Intervention worked was you could cast it once per battle, and it would resurrect any dead characters, and it would bring everybody back to full magic points, full hit points. Okay. Uh, there was actually something like a status in that game called Eradicated, so you could actually be eradicated, so then you wouldn't be able to participate in the divine intervention. But assuming you're not eradicated, that would basically bring you back to okay. I guess that's I was seeing that like crossbow, which I don't need to pick it up because I've got the first layer. I was seeing that crossbow. I thought that was downstairs. All right, whatever. All right, so we're gonna. Ooh, okay. Um. All right. I think when I get to the Blue Dragon Caves, I'll switch to the I forget what it's called, Worm Lance. But for right now, it's like less trouble to switch my ammo than it is to switch my weapon. Um, let's see here. Farslayer. So to kill these dragons, I'll just go ahead and do that. Uh, Probably won't get a whole lot off this guy, but I'll go ahead and slow myself anyway. Okay. And it's 23,000. That's not too bad. Okay. Alright, so, okay, so that showing was there's like a complicated process I could go through to get a hireling in the game. The exploit was that the hirelings, there was two hirelings that had all the spells, even though they weren't high enough level to cast all of them. Alright, that cost obviously Divine Intervention was like the highest level spell in the game. So they weren't high enough level to cast it, but there was a fountain you could drink that would increase your spell level temporarily to the max. So you'd be able to cast like a level 9 spell. I think level 9 was max in that game. You can cast like level 9 spells, even though you normally couldn't because your experience level. All right. So basically, what I did was I took my level 1 party, run around. I was able to like do some exploits to like recruit that guy. And once I had that guy recruited, then I would basically buy them like max hit point potions, which you could buy them at a shop, and max out like my guy's hit points, get like over 1,000 hit points, which was sufficient to be able to beat the Cuisinarts. Alright, then they wouldn't actually have those points, of course, because that's their max. They only have like a small amount. Then you had to fight. Let's see, there was two fountains. There was a fountain that would give you like a significant boost to your stats, but it wasn't the strongest fountain. I would like beef up at that fountain temporarily, then use the item I bought at the shop to fly to the area where the most powerful fountain would be. All right, you had to fight a battle to actually like get to that fountain. So I think that's what messed up a lot of people was that you had to fight that battle, which would be very difficult for a level one party. It'd be impossible for a level one party normally to defeat. Okay, however, um, as soon as the battle started, first thing I did was when my like new hireling got a turn, he would cast divine intervention. At that point, everyone's max hit points goes to max. So now my guys have over 1,000 hit points, and they've got the bonus. The bonus from the first fountain was enough to be able to actually allow us to win the battle if we could stay alive. So depending on like what creatures we got, because they were random. So then, once you defeated that, and then you go to the most powerful fountain, okay, then the most powerful fountain would give you the temporary boost that would be strong enough to fight the Cusinards. Alright, so it's something I kind of figured out on my own. It's kind of went off on a tangent there, but not really, uh, not really a whole lot going on. Let's see here. So I want to talk about something. Anyway, okay, alright, so let me check my time. I'm at 10 minutes. Actually, well, that's 10 seconds. Okay. Alright, so we was able to do the Mana Temple this episode. Next episode, we're going to roll in. I'm actually going to go ahead and get to where I need to be. Which is going to be right outside the Blue Dragon Caves. Let's see here. Ooh. Okay, so we might not have as much like grinding as could be if we can keep pulling those like I say I definitely want First Slayer up. We can keep pulling uh those well can't seem to hit the right button. In. There we are. If we keep pulling those like Moloches there. Let's see. Okay. Oh wait a minute. I should have Demon Slaying. There we are. On this page, I thought. Okay. Let's go ahead and slow myself down. Alright. See if we got some more Demon Slayers. Hopefully we do. Yeah, let's go ahead and use the lane. Oh, man, he did like a dig big run there. Okay. Alright, I got him. 183,000. Alright, that's pretty good. Okay. Okay. Oh. Alright, so we need to go ahead and recast our Strength of Atlas. I think it would be pretty funny if a Strength of Atlas runs out, because I'm pretty sure we're going to straight up die. Just going to be like a little like a blob on the ground where we where we used to be standing. Alright, I'm gonna try to like use up some of this like rations. I've got like a ridiculous amount of food in my inventory. Let's see. Uh, Now, one thing that makes it more challenging with that dungeon crawl game is instead of using a weight-based method of determining how much you can carry, uh, they're using a number based. So basically, you have a certain number of items that you can carry. That also includes potions and scrolls. although it doesn't count stuff that stacks. So, like a stack of like 15 identify scrolls still counts as one item, I think, in your inventory. Alright, so that makes it much more challenging as far as inventory management, I noticed in that game, as I actually got deep enough with one character that I started running into inventory management issues. Let's see. Okay. Oh, and I think in previous episodes I talked about some of the side things I was doing. I was like watching some movies. I mentioned that Black Sunday that turned out to not be that great. It was it was actually in black and white. It was like its first strike. I don't like black and white movies. Um, and it was like a 1960 movie. So it's pretty old. It was funny because it was like a vampire type movie. Oh, okay. I'll take this guy out. So it was a vampire type movie, and it had the same look of it as like movies that I had actually watched when I was a little kid. Um, I'm I'm kind of up in years. I'm not a spring chicken, but not not a senior citizen. But back when I was young, I had a didn't have cable initially, and let's see. We only had like the standard channels, and they had something that they played on like Friday nights really late called the Unknown Zone. It was and they had like different movies and stuff, and they would occasionally have like the black and white monster type movies. So it's kind of the feeling. I was like, I passed that up a long time ago, because now that I have access to pretty much like anything I want to watch as an adult. Uh, yeah, I don't have to watch like substandard anymore. So, man, so I ended up giving it a one there. But as far as my personal rating, let's see. Let me go ahead and all right, slow down. All right, it's time to start pounding. I did have a really awesome like watch comedy wise, watched let's see, Horrible Bosses 2. So that was like huge. I don't know. Let's see. Actually, man, I was gonna say, go ahead and explore the rest of this level, but we don't really need to. Once we get into the Blue Dragon Caves, that's the best use of our time. I know that goes against everything, like the basically the standard credo of like a dungeon crawler is you gotta map every level, and but in reality, uh, we're all kind of on the corruption clock here, because I don't want to have to use too many like scrolls of corruption removal. Oh, actually, okay, this is the level where our thing should be. I don't want to use too many scrolls of corruption removal. If okay, and there's our guy. All right, so we're going to kill this dude. I'm going to go ahead and I'm gonna go bold, and I'm not gonna drop off all my stuff here. The reason being that I don't expect too much equipment destruction, since I'm immune to lightning. I'm gonna try to avoid getting lighted up as much as I can. Um, and and let's see. Well, now I could potentially drop off. Let's see. Well, I have any potions. As I get potions a lot, important potions that would be destroyed, I will just use them. Um, man, I could benefit for some additional holy water. Man, I don't remember where the last temple was at though. I know I remember there was a temple that I converted specifically to make holy water and then forgot to do it. So my Alright, in any event, I think we're good. I'm going to go ahead and do a chat. And yeah, I'm good. Alright, immediately. Okay, so now we're going to switch to let's see here. Um, I'm pretty sure I have Wormlands. Let me find it. And not sure how I would handle this Blue Dragon case without Wormlands. I had Wormlands in my last game. Get Wormlands this game. That seems to be the most appropriate weapon, but if I have like another future game where I don't get Wormlands, and I have to think about it. Let's see here. Oh gosh. Okay. Find it here. Um, Alright, there we are. I'm going to go ahead and bless him. No. What the heck? Oh, I guess I mistyped there. Backstab him. Actually, we will dip him, leaving us with. Okay, 8 potions of holy water. Not a whole lot, but I probably won't pull that many like stat potions. Well, hopefully I do, but I'll see it breaks down. Okay, alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and save it up here. This is where we're gonna like start our next one. I'm gonna like estimate probably 2 to 3 episodes of grind. Alright, to like get to 45. Maybe less. I'm going to use the slow whenever I run into like a Titan, a Moloch, or a Greater Lich, or a Emperor Lich, and you actually run into them fairly often. I think in my last game I didn't have the slow monster spell, and it took quite a bit. I may have ended up getting about 3 corruptions or something while I grinded that out. However, the trade-off is I'm going to get a ridiculous amount of like equipment here, because I'm going to be fighting mainly dragons. Every once in a while, like I say, we're going to get one of the big experience monsters, and that's how we're going to get the bulk of our experience. Should go a little bit faster here than it did in the last game, but outside of that, we're going to be getting so much like equipment we're not going to be able to carry it all. In fact, I guess I'll go ahead and do that at the beginning of the level here. I remembered I was going to run into equipment problems because I'm already strained and I'm using Strength of Atlas. So I'll have to drop anything that I don't need. What I'll probably do, once I get inside, I'll probably go ahead and do a big identify and just go ahead and drop everything that I don't need. And then I should have like a ridiculous amount of like identify scrolls. So I want to like pick everything up because I don't want to miss an artifact. But in any event, that's something we'll work it out next episode. So that's where we stand. Once we get to 45, then we're going to head back to the surface, finish up the Chaos Dragon and the other 2 quests that we still have, and get ready to wipe out our corruptions. Once we've wiped our corruptions, um, let's see here. In fact, what I will actually do is I will go ahead, if I have enough time, I might have enough time to actually complete the. I don't know on that. Maybe not. We'll see. It's a possibility. I thought I might have enough time to actually complete the Emperor Moloch dungeon, but I don't think I probably will before I do the Chaos Dragon. In any event, well, we're going to wipe our corruptions. Um, And then once we've got everything done on the outside before we come back in, that's when we'll run down to Dwarf Town, pick up our potions and gain attributes that we have stashed there. Start doing potion swapping to like max our character out. Actually, I was going to look at my recipes. We do that. Okay. Alright, just kind of look it over here. Alright, so it doesn't. Yeah, obviously we're going to be making no potions of youth, and I would like to have potions of youth. Alright, so. Yeah. Alright, so we're staying on that. We'll have to see what our potion of gain attributes like takes before we like see. Alright, so in any event, that's our strategy. So I'll see you guys next episode, and we'll go from there. Alright, see you guys later.